You know the way you were saying tipping people. Like I always tip people really well now, right? There's this one guy who came here once, and I tipped him like way over tipped him. I tipped him like $10 or something for a pizza, and he was so grateful. And the other day at the house, this wasn't even at the office. I ordered a pizza, and I tipped him nicely too online.
Same guy?
Yeah, and he forgot my drink. Actually, my drink wasn't billed or whatever. And then he goes, "You always tip me really well. I'm gonna go back and give you a free drink." And I was like, dude,
You'd be surprised what tipping well does.
Yeah.
There's that one time we were all at the house and we tipped the guy like $10, and then I called him back because there wasn't enough pizza, and then he brought the order back over to the house, and he was like, "Oh, it's on the house."
Yeah, but this guy gave me like an on the house thing too. I was like, dude, like tipping people well always pays off.
Sure.
Even when I'm poor as fuck, which I am.
Except when you tip a bitch at IHOP.
Oh yeah,
that's a
well that
whole
IHOP is a different story. That IHOP is a different story.
Let me tell you about IHOP. Fuck IHOP. The end.
Yeah.
Explain why.
If you want bad service,
Sapper left his coat at IHOP like a jackass, and they stole it. They stole his money on the inside. The end.
I was fucking robbed at IHOP. Fuck that.
And then did you complain? They were like, "Sorry, we can't find your money."
They have fucking cameras everywhere at IHOP.
Can I just say one thing about that IHOP? They segregate blacks from whites.
This is true.
There's
an IHOP in Abington, Pennsylvania, where every time we
Where
go
I was
there,
fucking robbed.
the very same IHOP that Staple was robbed at, they have a left aisle, a middle aisle, and a left or right aisle. This happened at least 10 times when we've gone there. The left aisle has been completely filled with blacks.
black people.
And black people. What? It wasn't being
Blacks.
offensive. Blacks. And the middle was filled with whites.
White people.
Now, there have been a couple of times where the left whites. Bling. But there have been a couple of times where the left aisle has
Did you
not
just conjure up a butterfly?
Yes, there have been a couple of times where the left aisle has not been filled at all with blacks. Where it's been like half full or a third full or like 1/10 full. But it's still like one black person in the left aisle, one white person in the middle aisle. It's baffling. It's happened
weird.
so many times.
I don't get it. Like, it's so obvious. It's so obvious.
It's just weird. It's not even offensive. It's just like, what? It's bizarre. Are they afraid they're going to catch on white diseases? We're going to plague them?
I'll be damned if I eat breakfast next to a Nick.
This has been SleepyCast. You've been listening to Stamper, Niall, Zach, and Chris. If you'd like to send us stuff, send it to our P.O. Box listed in the description. You can also donate to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/SleepyCabin. Yeah. Well, that's enough gay shit for me. Tune in next week. Stamper licks on a stinking asshole. Holy fuck.